guys, it's Dayang. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very first video of Dayang Cooks. Okay, the reason why I have decided to upload cooking videos is because in my Q&A Get to Know Dayang video, there were actually some of you who told me that you want to see some cooking videos as well. So I thought, why not? I am no expert in cooking, but it's just that it's my hobby and I really enjoy cooking a lot. So I hope you guys will enjoy watching this kind of video as well. In case if you guys don't know, quesadillas is actually a Mexican food, and it is usually it's like a type of snack for me and my family. So if you want to see how I have prepared my quesadillas, just keep on watching.
Alright, let's get over the ingredients before we get started. You want to start off by having onions, garlic and chili padi, some tomatoes, iceberg lettuce, mozzarella and cheddar cheese, tortilla wraps, barbecue sauce, chili sauce which is optional, mayonnaise, and finally chicken fillets. So let's start preparing. To start off, I am just gonna chop up some onion. I'm actually not gonna use up 2 whole onions, and I'm actually just gonna cut up 1.5. It really depends on how much you want to cook. Like for me, I'm actually cooking for the whole family, so I'm using around 1.5 to 2 onions. So you just want to cut it in such a way, and yeah, into tiny pieces like so. Next up, I'm just gonna flatten the garlics using the back of the knife, and then I'm just gonna chop up like so. And anyway, I know that there are some people who chop up their garlic differently, but this is normally how I do it because I think that it's easier that way. And please don't mind, that's my irritating sister just being annoying. And again, she's trying to be freaking annoying, and once again she's being very annoying, so please excuse me for that. Also, I'm just gonna cut up some chili padi, and okay, for those of you guys who do not like spicy food, you can actually just skip this step or you can just use a few of it. But for me, I really love my food to be spicy, so I'm just cutting up like around 5 or 6 chili padi here, and I just love spicy food so much. And moving along, I'm just gonna dice up my chicken fillet, and I think I'm using like a bowl of chicken fillet. Like I said, I'm cooking for the whole family, so I'm cooking quite a fair bit. It really depends on how much you want to cook. If you don't want to cook too much, of course, just use lesser chicken fillet. But for me, I'm just going to use like, I think it's a whole packet of chicken fillet if I'm not wrong. So for the healthier stuff, before starting to cut it up, you just want to ensure that your cutting board is already washed and clean. So starting off with the iceberg lettuce, I am just gonna roll it up like that and cut it into thin strips. I'm also going to use some tomatoes. To be honest, I'm not a fan of tomatoes. I don't really like tomatoes, but for some reason I think it actually just tastes better with some tomatoes, so I'm just going to dice it up as well. Now that we have done with the preparation of the ingredients, let's begin cooking. So you want to heat up your oil on a frying pan, just a little bit, around 2 to 3 tablespoons, and then add in all of the ingredients that you have cut up, the onions, garlic and chili padi into the pan when the oil has started to warm up a little bit, and then just give it a really good stir. And at this point, I normally prefer to add in my salt. I think I just put in like around 1.5 very small spoon of salt. And then when it has already turned brown, I'm just gonna add in my chicken fillet. Again, give it a really good stir. And then just put on the lid and let it sit for around 8 to 10 minutes for the chicken to be cooked. So once that is done, open up the lid once again and give it a final stir. On a clean pan with very low heat, just put a piece of tortilla wrap on the frying pan and just fill up half of it with the chicken that we have stir fried just now, and then just add on the veggies that we have cut up just earlier on. And I'm just gonna start off by putting on the iceberg lettuce, and then after that top it up with some tomatoes as well. It really depends on how much you want really. And then I am just going to squeeze in some mayonnaise on top of that. I'm using Japanese mayo because I prefer it. And then just top off with some barbecue sauce. And at this point you want to add chili sauce as well, but I don't really feel like it. And finally top it off with mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I am a sucker for cheese, so that explains why I am being very, very generous over here. So once you have already put in all of the ingredients, you want to take the other half of the tortilla wrap and then just put it on top of all of the ingredients like so. And then you just want to press it gently so that all of the ingredients will be well compact. And then you just want to wait for a few seconds just to allow the cheese to melt a little bit. So after a few seconds, if you think that it's ready, just flip it, and at this point you will see that some of the ingredients have really come off or flew off, but not to worry, it is actually very normal. So what I normally do is I'll just squeeze it in once again, and then at the other side just flatten the tortilla as well, just to allow the other side to turn a little bit brown. And here it is. So you just have to cut it into half. And normally I just like to garnish a little bit of parsley on top to make it look a little bit fancy. And finally, my barbecue chicken quesadillas is ready to be served. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching my very first Dayang Cooks video. And please give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed my very first episode, and of course subscribe to my channel for more videos from me. And I'll see you guys next Thursday, not next Sunday, it's this Thursday at 7 AM for a beauty video. Bye guys, thank you for watching.